The memories. The memories. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the memories.
Hello, wonderful listeners, and you've made it to our third episode of Ranks for the Memories. I know you loved episode 1 and 2, and this one promises to be our best yet. Thank you, Dan, for being here with me today.
Thanks for letting me.
I didn't. My mom said we had to be on again.
Oh, I didn't get the check.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Dan, we've got some amazing things for our listeners today. And episode 3, we're going to talk about the best movie soundtracks of all time.
Ooh.
And we're going to travel to, from childhood till now, the best serials ever.
Nice.
And then we're going to stay in our childhood and talk about the best old school NES Nintendo games, those gray cartridges. There's a lot of good ones out there. Yep,
8-bit. Oh, yeah. There's some good ones.
Yes, there is. I love talking about music. I think we've had it on every episode, and I know you do too, being a very musical person. I really like. I can't wait to talk about our list because your musical interests are different than mine, and your talents are well expanded past mine. So it's interesting to see how our lists will differ today.
All right. Well, you want to go first, or you want me to hit it off?
I'll go. Yeah,
Okay.
because it'll be like starting with bologna with me, and then switching to filet with you.
Oh boy. Okay, pressure's on.
All right. Now the 6th best soundtrack of all time. I actually just listened to, believe it or not, a few days ago.
Yeah.
I had no idea the movie existed, and
Neither did I.
but the fact is that when we crowdsourced this, it rose to the top pretty quickly as being a very, very popular one. And I had no idea what it was, so I had to look it up. And I don't know what I was doing in 1997, but the movie Singles came out with a double disc of some of the greatest alternative music that had happened in the 90s. And I was obviously into alternative rock back then, and somehow missed this movie and the soundtrack altogether. But boy, I enjoyed listening to all of it. So I put Singles as the 6th best movie soundtrack of all time.
I get it. 1997, Dan would have put that on his list. 2024, Dan, it's not on there.
I like that one of us has evolved over the last 30 years. I'm really proud of one of us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I've evolved in a positive way. I think I see some of the grunge stuff coming back with the tweens, and I'm like, I don't know why it makes me like it less, just because of my bias towards people younger and healthier than me.
Every time I see a teenager with a Nirvana shirt on, I do get a little upset.
So that's
speaking of being trapped
I get
in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect it, and also wanted to give a little shout out to the crowdsource that helped us discover this gem. Number 5 was not named it by anybody, I don't believe, in the crowdsource data, but this was my favorite soundtrack of all time for a long time, so I had to put it on my list now. The Cocktail soundtrack. Cocktail. I remember I remember going to Scott Carson's birthday party, and all he wanted was the Cocktail soundtrack for his birthday.
Okay.
So I bought it for him from Target on tape, and then at the birthday party, we drove around in his minivan singing the Beach Boys' "Kokomo" over and over and over and over again.
Oh, that was my favorite song to
think back
roller
skate
skate to.
That was my favorite song to watch people roller skate to.
Yeah.
Well, I stood on the sideline wishing I could roller skate.
Oh yeah, when that song would come on, I'd get out on that roller rink, and I thought I was so cool.
Because you were. Kokomo was huge. And then I remember I would listen to that every time I mowed my lawn too. The Cocktail soundtrack was solid. It also had "Don't Worry, Be Happy" on it too.
Oh,
was
wow.
A pretty great hit too. Yeah.
Look at that.
Do I need to name anymore?
Tutti Frutti.
Oh yeah, you know it. Tutti Frutti was on there.
All shook up. Okay, so yeah, some of the classics.
Yeah,
Addicted to Love.
Good job. Yep.
By Robert Palmer. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably surprised it's only 5.
Well, it had Tom Cruise in the movie, so it couldn't go higher.
It went as high as his height.
Uh-huh. Oh, short joke.
That was
Short.
a cheap short joke.
He's a short king.
Only someone that's 6'2" can go with that.
Yeah.
The 4th best soundtrack of all time, Dan,
Okay.
is a very incredible one. It did get a lot of mentions too from our crowdsource.
Okay.
And it's cheating a little bit because it's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Oh.
Very, very fun songs that you knew but maybe didn't listen to a ton. But as you often see in movies, the songs really work,
Mm-hmm.
with the scene going on, and makes you love them more. And I know for a fact that even my daughter is watching Marvel now, and it's kind of cool because she's appreciating some of that classic rock now that she would never be exposed to without Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack.
Well, and let's be honest, it has Hooked on a Feeling, so that should have been
It
on
is,
my
yeah.
list.
Yeah, it should have been. See podcast episode 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give that up. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for
Solid
respecting that.
soundtrack.
Thank you. Well, then you better be sitting down for number 3.
Mm-hmm.
The 3rd best soundtrack of all time
Mm-hmm.
comes from the movie Swingers, the Swingers soundtrack.
And these are not people who engage in the swinging polyamorous lifestyle. Am I correct?
This is correct. This was a wonderful, wonderful movie with Vince Vaughn
Mm-hmm.
in it, and it came out during the time where swing dancing was popular,
Yes.
and so you have kind of that swings and jazz and lounge songs in it, and it did come out when it was popular, and so it hooked me. The movie was great. The songs were energetic and fun. It's a nice different genre of music, but a very fun one. Swingers.
I'll be honest. When I saw that you ranked this one, I listened to the whole soundtrack on Spotify that day.
And loved it, right?
It got me through the day.
Jon Favreau, I think,
Mhm.
wrote that one. And Jon Favreau has obviously gone on from
Talented dude.
pudgy, the guy who didn't know anything about, to being a megastar now.
Right. Yeah.
Very cool. There's some awkward, cringy moments in that movie. I don't know if you remember that movie at all.
Oh, yeah. I love Heather Graham's also in that movie.
Yes, she sure is. Yes.
Mhm.
But there's some things you just can't. I just couldn't. I have to just look
It's
away.
so cringy.
So cringy.
Leaving the voicemails.
Yeah, she's so
Awkward.
When I was the very first season of The Office, I'd have to change the channel sometimes because Michael Scott was so cringy that first season that I even though it's fictional, I had to not watch parts of it because it was more than I could handle.
Yeah, I get it.
Now, I think probably about almost the same, probably just a few years earlier, comes the movie, maybe my favorite movie of all time, and definitely the movie that blew my mind as being the most revolutionary, just eye-opening, brave movie. I've never seen anything like it before or after. Pulp Fiction. Love the movie and love the soundtrack. Again, probably it's interesting to know you have to analyze my psyche to see if I love it because the music is so good or because I just love the movie in them, so I have allegiance to it. But a lot of fun songs in the Pulp Fiction soundtrack.
Songs that you could listen to while on a yacht.
Which is why I listen to yacht rock radio most of the time I'm in the car.
Yeah.
Everyone that knows me knows how bougie I am, so
Totally.
this makes sense for most of our listeners.
Absolutely.
And if you are a new listener, I'm super bougie.
It's all
Pulp
good.
Fiction.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm representing the proletariat wing.
Thank you. One of us has to.
Uh-huh.
And without a doubt, I'm assuming that your number one is also the same one because of how perfect this soundtrack is. The Forrest Gump soundtrack, double disc, which cheats a little bit because then you're getting tons of songs. But it was great because just like the movie spans an entire lifetime, the soundtrack goes through Forrest Gump's entire lifetime from beginning to end. So you have in chronological order the music. So you have great music, and you kind of enjoy the growth and change of music over time too. Fantastic songs on Forrest Gump. Very, very, very few stinkers on that entire thing. Very good stuff.
And a great theme. get stuck in your head, the little piano.
Yeah.
Da da
Oh,
da
I think
da da da. Oh, do we
I
have to
think you
pay
meant
for that
the
now?
theme was chocolate.
Yes. Yeah, I do like Forrest Gump. It's a very seamless soundtrack where you almost don't even notice the songs because they fit so well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's pretty awesome when a soundtrack you don't notice it because it's just making the movie better.
Very true.
Yeah. Cool. So well,
I won on this one. Now let's
you
go to the fillet though.
okay.
The more cultured palette of music.
Okay. So that means esoteric, and you can all just skip to the next section.
Oh
Right.
no.
So number 6 is the movie Rushmore. I'm a big fan of this guy named Mark Mothersbaugh. I don't even know if I pronounce his last name correctly, but he does a lot of those Wes Anderson film soundtracks. Real
It's fun to see
creative.
how movie producers link up with a certain musician that they just really they hit it off together.
Yeah. So it's a really kind of weird movie, and the songs kind of just, I don't know, they highlight the main character's quirkiness. So I just really like it. Number 5, Jaws. I mean, it's such a great soundtrack that everyone knows
Mm-hmm.
how it goes, right? Like da da. That's all it is.
That's it.
Repeat. I mean, there's more to it than that, but it's so genius that they would just take 2 notes
And become such a part of our just our life even.
Oh,
I guess you don't have to even be it can come up that music can come up at any time in your day without being threatened by a shark.
Oh yeah, like you hear that music, you're looking over your shoulder. There's a shark on the horizon. Number 4 is Whiplash. It's that movie about that toxic jazz conductor and
Okay.
the
I remember
drummer.
the movie, but I didn't see it.
It's really intense. So, and the guy who's the jazz teacher, really talented actor and often does comedic stuff. And so it's really fun to see him in a serious role. And the music is great. It's super intense. All jazz music,
Oh,
basically.
that's nice.
So it's kind of interesting. Big band sort of stuff. Number 3, Chariots of Fire. I don't know if you remember that movie. It was like 40 some years ago.
I definitely remember the song. It's very iconic.
Yeah, iconic song. And it was written by this guy named Vangelis who did a lot of synthesizer stuff. I think he did Blade Runner too.
Okay.
And the music, it's just wonderful with the film, and without it, the movie's just a bunch of white guys running on the beach. I mean,
it would be funny to listen to that song without any of the like the beautiful music that's spurring them on.
It would be so boring. It would be just a bunch of skinny smokers. And they did smoke because this was a century ago. Like they're smoking right before they run the Olympics. And they're running on the beach without shoes and all white. I mean, not the most exciting stuff, but the music really adds to it a lot. Saturday Night Fever. So that's number 2. Now this really depends on how much you like disco, but if you like disco, this is the only album you need for a good disco party.
Oh, absolutely.
It's got almost everything. Bunch of Bee Gees, a fifth of Beethoven, which is basically they took Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, and they put a disco beat behind it.
That's a fun song. I like that song.
It's super catchy. Who knew Beethoven was catchy? Boogie Shoes, You Should Be Dancing.
I love
Disco
Boogie
Inferno.
Shoes too. Mm-hmm.
But Can't Have You, More Than a Woman, which I believe was also played on Short Circuit.
Oh, nice.
More Than a Woman. Sometimes I'll tell my kids, hey, Laser Lips, your mother was a snowblower. And they're like, are you insane? What are you talking about?
That's great.
And it took me like 5 minutes to explain why that was a joke in 1985.
Oh, with cultural appropriation in that movie too. I don't think we're even allowed to talk about it either.
Fair enough.
But I will say though, back to Saturday Night Fever, it is, we can laugh at disco now all these years later, but that genre and Bee Gees especially just dominated for years and years.
Yeah.
I mean, you ever turn on the radio now and hear one of those like countdowns from a certain year? It's all Bee Gees, all just every single one of it is a Bee Gees or someone that's doing disco with Bee Gees as a special guest.
Yeah, lots of good bass drums and hi-hats. And I wonder if 20 years from now they're going to listen to the rap that's current. I call it triplet rap because it's like everything's a triplet, like like we didn't have that cadence of rap back when we were listening, when we were teens. But yeah, disco, it had its own unique beat and it stuck around. So
yeah.
All right. So then number 1, Star Wars. I mean, it's great because there's a theme for the good, there's a theme for the evil, there's a theme, and you know exactly what's happening just by listening to the music.
So true. Good point.
You could turn off the dialogue, and you know when Darth Vader's entering the room.
It would almost turn into like a opera, like a space opera.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also, I did put to John Williams.
Yes.
Because what a classic movie.
Now, Dan, this brings us to a special segment that you're not prepared for called Is It John Williams?
Okay.
Are you prepared to play this game?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I'm going to name a TV show or probably movie, and you're going to tell me if John Williams made it or not.
Okay. I'm not going to think too hard, so I'm just going to go with my gut.
Please. This is a yes or no? Yes. Valley of the Dolls.
Yes.
Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
Don't know it, so no.
It's yes.
Dang it.
Fiddler on the Roof.
No.
It's another yes.
Dang.
Jaws.
Yes.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yes.
The Indiana Jones franchise.
Yes.
E.T.
Yes.
Hooker.
No.
It's another yes.
I'm sensing a pattern.
No, you don't. You notice nothing. The Jurassic Park series.
Yes.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yes.
Schindler's List.
No.
Nope, that's a yes. I tricked you on that one.
Oh.
Catch Me If You Can.
Yes.
The Terminal.
You're sure. I think
War of the Worlds. Yeah.
Yes.
And as we said, Star Wars.
Uh-huh.
And the Harry Potter series.
Oh, the Harry Potter. He did that one too. Wow.
Yes, he did. And then last one, the Saved by the Bell theme song.
Oh, probably I'm going to go with yes, but I know it's no.
It's no. I just saw an interview with him, and he said that was his one big regret in life. He
didn't do Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, he passed up on that, and he would throw. He said he would throw all those Academy Awards in the garbage right now to have one more shot at the Saved by the Bell soundtrack.
I think you're lying, but it would be really funny to see like a symphonic version of Saved by the Bell.
That's an impressive resume that guy has, though, isn't it?
Oh, insane. Yeah, it's really cool. It's very cool.
I like how your choices were all like actual musical in nature. We have a lot of just instrumental music, and then I'm just like, let's do something called Tutti Frutti.
Get on that yacht. Start to rock.
Now, speaking of musicals, though, the most popular and favorite music that soundtrack that our crowdsource gave us was something that neither of us nominated, The Greatest Showman. What's your feelings on that?
Oh, I don't even remember the soundtrack, to be honest.
I'm not a big giant musical person. That's why I didn't make my list.
And I
prefer Hugh Jackman to be Wolverine and not a circus clown.
Yeah, I like my Jackmans with blades that come out of their hands.
Yeah, obviously. And probably because we're boys, I won't even describe us as men yet, but the next two most popular crowdsourced movie soundtracks were Dirty Dancing and Grease.
Okay. Yeah.
We didn't suggest either of those.
I get it. Dirty Dancing's my wife's favorite movie, so.
Okay. Yep. Have you ever tried to put her in a corner?
No.
Good. I don't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. And then another thing we didn't throw out is the best-selling movie soundtrack of all time is from the movie The Bodyguard.
Oh, Whitney Houston.
Yes. I think Kevin Costner, I don't know if he sings in that soundtrack or not.
Hmm.
I imagine Whitney probably carries most of the music.
And charisma.
He is a little stilted, isn't he?
I mean, you wouldn't say um interesting.
That's so funny because I enjoy some of his movies, but he is
Yeah.
so wooden, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Oh my goodness gracious, that makes me laugh.
anyway, sorry, Kevin. You're a
Sorry,
lot
Kev.
more
Mhm.
successful in everything you've done than I am.
Yeah, except for acting.
Yeah,
Well,
except for acting.
monetary wise, he is more successful than you.
Mm.
But you're pretending to be interested in what I have to say today. So who's really the better actor?
Well, I have training in that.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
You're a yes, yes, and
that's right. Yeah, and I learned how to do therapy so I can act like I'm listening for long periods of time.
true. To the, I love it.
Yeah.
Now, Dan, I think we've exhausted movie soundtracks. What's next on our list?
Is it Nintendo games?
Let's do it.
Okay. I'll start this round because
All right, please.
so, and full disclaimer, this is a very personal one for a lot of people. You grew up on these games. I left out all fantasy and adventure games because that's not my style. I didn't have a long enough attention span um, or a positive reframe. I had too many friends to sit in the basement for that long. Now that sounds mean. I didn't. Let's go with attention span. It just wasn't my style. Maybe I wasn't good enough at it. So I left off things like Metroid, Legend of Zelda, even though those are clearly a lot of people's favorites and they're really well designed games. But I'll start with number 6, Super Mario series. I couldn't pick.
Mhm.
I couldn't pick one. I think there's so many good aspects of Super Mario 1, 2, and 3.
Yes,
2 was just unique.
it is. It was originally a different game in Japan, and they just grabbed it and just slapped different faces on it to make it a Mario game.
Slept the Mario skin on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a completely different gameplay.
But enjoyable though.
Very, yeah,
Mhm.
it was fun. But it's legendary. I mean, the Mario series. I even just bought the new one. I guess it's not new anymore, but from the Nintendo Switch,
Oh,
and it's a platform. Like they went back to the platform, but it
Okay.
is still enjoyable, and it is. I would say, wasn't what we're ranking, but I would highly recommend if you like Mario, go out and buy that new platform one.
I might. There's a lot to respect about the longevity of the Mario series.
Oh yeah, it's really good. And then number 5, track and field.
Oh, classic.
You've played that one?
Yeah, I have. It is like a famous old school one, isn't
Yeah, and it's basically how fast can you hit the buttons.
it? That one might be 2-bit, if I remember right. I don't think it even made it 8-bit.
Yeah, it was pretty. The graphics weren't amazing, but I played that game way too much. If you had the gamepad, I guess, which we weren't made of money, so we didn't have that. You could actually run and play track and field like you were.
Isn't that amazing that
exercising.
in the 80s they could do that sort of technology?
It's pretty. It was, yeah. There's some cool stuff,
Mhm.
and if you had one of those special controllers with the turbo button, you could just dominate the track and field.
Man.
So it's called Hyper Olympic in Europe and
Oh.
Japan.
That's fun.
So that's a good time. Number 4, Excite Bike. I thought that was a really fun game, and you could design your course.
Again, amazing for the 80s, isn't it?
Yeah. Number 3, Mike Tyson's Punch Out. It's a classic, and
Yes.
I don't know if I ever actually beat Mike Tyson.
I never did either. I love the game, but I never beat Mike Tyson.
I could beat everyone else, but
Mhm.
get to him.
Did you have a favorite villain in Mike Tyson's Punch Out? Who did you like punching the best?
I think I liked Von Kaiser because you could take him out so quickly.
Yeah, that is a nice one.
Glass
I was-
Joe, I would get frustrated with. I'd get impatient.
Yeah, no matter what you do, you're going to go to a minute 43 on him, and that's
Mhm.
frustrating.
Don,
I liked King Hippo because you could see his underwear.
that was a good one. Some of the ones I disliked would be Don Flamenco
Oh yeah,
because he was so cocky and
he had an attitude.
he had an attitude. Um, Super Macho Man, didn't like him either. He was just wearing his underwear. It looked like
Yeah.
underwear.
It did look like underwear.
Yeah. But I did like beating down Piston Honda. Looking back, that's like some of these names, like they would fly great. And
Nope.
some of these characters are a little
No, they're all very very
stereotypical.
characteristic. Yeah, yeah.
You know, I did like the fact that his trainer had that he wore like a pink jumpsuit when he was running. I thought that was pretty funny. And bold for the time.
It was.
And number 2, this is Hoops. Did you
Hoops.
ever
I don't
play
remember Hoops. I don't remember that one.
Oh, if you can ever get a hold of Hoops, it was a half-court basketball game, and you could do 2-on-2, and you would pick from one of these characters. One was like a nerd named Wiz. You know, one was like a 3-point shooter. There was a Barbie. There was a guy named Face.
Oh
It was just a funny game, and the gameplay was pretty fun. And I loved basketball at the time, so it was my favorite basketball game.
Very cool. I will check that out.
And then so number 1, you can say I like a lot of these sports games. A lot of people are going to disagree with this, but ice hockey.
Oh no, no one can disagree with that. That's a very famous old school original game, I feel like.
And I love that, you know, when you're picking your team, you're like, do I want fat guys? Do I want skinny guys? Or do I want medium guys?
Yes.
And if you could beat like people with all skinny guys or all fat guys, you felt really like, oh, I got skill.
That was an accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I ever won with all skinny guys.
Skinny guys, you have to have some real, you know, some real good moves because they can't shoot worth anything.
Dan, my list is better, but I do respect your choices. You did some fine choices. It's tough. I would love to. We should have looked up how many NES games there were. I mean, we're talking hundreds, if not thousands, to choose from. So this is hard. But some fine choices. I have to go with the number 6, Marble Madness. I loved Marble Madness. It was very hard, but very unique.
So hard, very unique.
It was an incredibly hard game, but it was so neat to be able to have that marble travel through all those different ramps and cliffs, and it was a very, very, very fun game. I like Marble Madness a lot.
And it's interesting that it would be like a game that kids would play. Like let's push the marble around.
Yes,
but it was kind of addicting.
There's slime in it, so that's maybe where we all go.
There you go.
Or acid. Was it slime or acid? It might have been acid.
Yeah.
Either way, fun stuff. It's important to note though, I did not own the original Nintendo. So this was all games I had to play at other people's houses.
Yes.
And I was so addicted. That's all I would do is if I went over to your house and you owned Nintendo, I just was begging you to play Nintendo. It was sad. I put number 5 on here because, again, of its originality.
Yeah.
The 5th best Nintendo game of all time is Duck Hunt. Just, again, in the 80s, I don't know how Nintendo did this, but you can shoot at the ducks with a gun from anywhere in your living room. Very, very cool stuff.
Yeah, and you know how it works is that it would sense it would shoot out a white light, or there's a white light where the duck was.
Okay,
you should it's a worthwhile Google search of how did the Nintendo gun work.
And so, what would you when you click the trigger, it would just would turn off that light then, or?
I think if it sensed that you were pointed at that white light when you click the gun. Because when you click the gun, the little white square would pop up over the duck.
Yeah.
And if it sensed that you were, you know, hitting the white light, duck's gone.
All right, this is cool. I'm looking this up.
Yeah, you should definitely look it up. I will, Duck Hunt was such a cool game for back then, and it was the only
Mhm.
game I could get my dad to ever play.
Okay.
And
Didn't get frustrated with it.
well, he just hated, he was old school, so he didn't like any of this stuff.
Mhm.
And so we had Duck Hunt. I think I got it from like the video store once, and he actually played it for like 30 minutes, and I was like, wow, I got the old man to do this.
How did he feel about the dog that laughs at you?
Oh, I mean, everyone thinks it's cute until you start losing.
Yes. Then all of a sudden, it's personal.
Absolutely.
The fourth best Nintendo game of all time is Contra, which is funny because Contra is an impossible game to beat.
Yeah.
But thanks to the Konami code,
Oh.
which everyone our age has memorized, up, down, left, right, BA, start, you get the 30 lives instead of 3. And it made the game very bearable and very creative too. Contra. Anytime you shoot people, that's always fun too.
That was a fun game. I didn't play it very much, but I know some people loved it.
As did I, which is why it's number 4. The third best Nintendo game of all time is Tecmo Bowl. And that almost has the Konami code in it, because if you ever played it, you were pretty much forced to be either Bo Jackson or Walter Payton.
Right.
Because they would just, you literally, when I say run circles around everyone else, you should look, if you want to enjoy yourself on YouTube, you can watch some of the really good players run circles around all the computer people with Walter Payton or Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
A very fun and a very game you could, approachable game. You only have 4 plays to pick from. So it's not overly complex, but just fun enough.
Yeah. No, I can dig that.
But then you'll probably dig number 2, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, which is already on your list. And I had to, for number 1, I did put Super Mario 3. I wanted to put the whole Super Mario series like you did, and they do deserve be on there. But I think just because of what a giant leap from 1 to 3 was, I liked that it was in the movie The Wizard. It was featured there. You had the Power Glove coming out around the same time.
The Power Glove.
It's not only a great game.
Did you ever try the Power Glove?
No, I never once did.
I never have either.
It probably is the worst technology they ever made, probably.
Like there's the Power Glove, and then Power Wheels. These were things that I feel like only the uber rich, the billionaire class could afford.
I imagine though the things were just in. My family refused to even pay for the regular Nintendo, so I imagine accessories were almost impossible to afford. But Power Glove was cool, and I think the marketing and just phenomenon that Super Mario 3 was enough to make it the best Nintendo game they had.
There was also a little robot.
Oh yeah, the robot.
I never knew anyone that
was it. Johnny 5?
It was like some robot that was for one specific game.
Yeah, you like moved a disc from one end to the other or something.
Something like that.
Something like that. It looked like a Radio Shack game.
Yeah.
I cheated a little bit, Dan. I looked up from IGN, a very notable video game website. They have ranked the best NES games of all time. And they had Mike Tyson's Punch Out being the 7th best game of all time, which you and I agree with. They had Super Mario 1 being the 3rd best game, and Super Mario 3 being the best game of all time.
Wow.
And the rest of them were ones that you and I both feel the same way about. Fantasy, adventure, no thanks. Legend of Zelda, which you and I both think probably is an amazing game, but neither of us had the time, patience to play something that...
or the brain power.
Guilty.
Yeah. An honorable mention, which neither of us mentioned, is Bubble Bobble.
We got some Bubble Bobble votes, didn't we? I've never played it. Have you?
You're a little dinosaur or lizard or something, and you shoot. You shoot bubbles out, and then you jump on the bubbles, and it's a good time. It's a good time.
I wanted to put Paperboy on there. That was a fun game, but so hard that I remember always turning it off in anger. Very hard game.
As you should. Yeah, and
So it
I
didn't
was
make the list.
thinking if that was a real neighborhood, the hospital has to be constantly occupied.
Oh man, Paperboy, almost, but not quite. Well, again, I won since this
Okay.
is a contest, but you felt you held your own on that one, Dan. I'm very proud of you. Thanks. I'm
Well,
glad that neither of us put any fantasy games on there.
I'm glad that I can be the Pippin to your Jordan for that.
You're welcome. Someone would you're more like Portland Trailblazer Pippin, I feel like, but you're still our Pippin.
Oh, good.
If I'm Jordan though, I'm White Sox AA Michael Jordan, I think.
Yeah, I think so. No.
That seems fair.
Well, he got a couple of hits in the White Sox.
He did.
He was going through a rough time in his life.
I think they were pitching underhand to him too. I think that was part of the bylaws. He had a T.
All right.
Now,
Well,
Dan, yes.
let's
Oh,
move on to our cereals here.
Yes. Again, you know what? One of the things that made me really sad when we were doing this one though, is we crowdsourced this as we always do,
Yeah.
and so many people said this was my favorite cereal as a kid, but now I don't eat it, and it made me sad because that happens so often among our listeners.
They
And
don't
I
want diabetes, Eric.
is that what it is? Is it me still embracing the live in the moment lifestyle, or is it me being an unhealthy fool who should be giving up children's cereals?
I think both can be true.
Okay, that just made me sad a little bit.
Yeah.
That so many people that some of our listeners are not or have shunned their 7-year-old self and are now just eating Raisin Bran all the time.
Yeah, I don't
Like no
know.
one wants to eat Raisin Bran, but they feel like they're just supposed to eat Raisin Bran.
They're supposed to. Yeah, I mean, maybe they don't want the sugar rush. Who knows? Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I will.
I've got some strong opinions.
Okay. Well, would you like to go first with your strong opinions then?
No, because I want to crap on yours first.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Well, isn't that a phrase though? Who crapped in your cereal bowl?
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The
Oh,
sixth best cereal of all time, Dave,
What are you doing?
is Corn Pops.
What?
Corn Pops, man.
Corn
Corn Pops. Corn Pops. It's got the right amount of sugar, which is to say a lot of sugar.
Okay.
It's got a really nice crunch.
Okay.
It's not going to hurt your teeth, but you can bite into it and you get some crunch. And bright yellow, there's so much artificial coloring in this thing. Corn Pops.
Okay.
It's the best cereal of all time.
Okay. I mean, I respectfully disagree.
You do not enjoy Corn Pops?
They're okay, but I can't put them on the top of my list.
Fair enough. I'm sure your list is going to be magical.
Yep.
The fifth best cereal of all time is Captain Crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Crunch. Very
Plain.
delicious. I can't go for Crunch Berries though.
Okay.
I'm refusing to acknowledge Crunch Berries unless it's to acknowledge how terrible they are.
Mm-hmm.
But regular Captain Crunch is delicious. We did have some people shout out peanut butter Captain Crunch, which I would like to try but never have. Have you?
Oh, yes. Those people
And
are my soulmates.
okay, peanut butter Captain Crunch is where it's at.
I'm gonna vote in favor of peanut butter on almost anything.
Very true.
If there's a peanut butter version of it, I probably want it.
What's your feeling on Crunch Berries?
Delicious.
Okay.
How else are you gonna get your fruit? Right?
I bet neither of us mentioned Tricks, by the way.
This is America.
Or Fruit Loops.
Why would you outsource your fruit to actual trees and bushes when you can have it produced in a factory?
I've looked in my grocery store for Crunch Berries fresh off the tree several times, but it must be out of season every time I go.
They're hard to grow.
Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
That makes sense. Thank you, Captain Crunch.
You can only water them with the tears of diabetes. No, they're delicious though.
Good. I'm so glad to hear that. The fourth best cereal of all time is Honey Grams.
Okay.
Honey Grams, delicious cereal, packed with flavor. Packed. And I like how thin they are too. So once you get them a little wet, you can really kind of pack them together and smush them all in your mouth to maximize your honey gramness.
Brings the campfire into your mouth.
It really does, doesn't it? I feel like for a while they
It's like
even did.
s'mores.
Yeah, I feel like they threw marshmallows in there too for a time being.
You can make like a s'more bar with
Mm.
that. Like you melt, marshmallows and put chocolate.
All right,
chips
I'm
in there.
having a weird vision of. I feel like 7th or 8th grade home ec. Eric did this. I feel like we may have made that in home ec class.
We
for some
may have.
reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing, well, there's 3 things better than honeygrams, but the third one is a favorite. O's. O's are an amazing, amazing cereal.
Let me see your O
It
face.
loses points though.
They
I'll
never
send you a
tried
picture tomorrow
that.
morning.
They never tried that for a marketing campaign.
I wonder why. It loses points for mouthfeel. Remember how Captain Crunch kind of rips up the mouth a little bit? O's
Destroys
attacks
that
the
mouth.
mouth.
Beat up
O's
that mouth.
is so crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
It's daggers in your mouth.
Uh-huh.
So the flavor is incredible, but
Mm-hmm.
mouthfeel loses. It drops it down to 3. It's impossible to eat that thing.
And does it have stuff inside the O? I can't remember.
There's maybe little granolas,
I mean,
microscopic granola inside of it.
that might be the only thing I didn't like about it is that it kind of looked like a dirty sphincter.
I see, and probably your problem is how many dirty sphincters you looked at, so it's easier comparison for you.
Good
That's
point.
probably your yes.
Mhm.
That's it. My mind didn't immediately go there because I've just seen so less dirty sphincters than you have.
Uh-huh. They should call it dirty O's. Like they should have
I
a
would still
clean
eat it.
they should have a clean O where the inside of the O is just nothing, but then the dirty O has like nuts and whatever else they put in there.
They probably test ran it and no one bought the Cleanos because how great the microscopic granolas are.
It is a delicious cereal, but can you even buy it?
Yes, it's still out
can?
and it's still wonderful. It's just tough to eat. You have to have a strong jaw. If you wake up and your mouth hurts a little bit, pass.
Okay.
It's not for the weak at heart.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Well, you mentioned strong jaw, and some people say their favorite cereal's grape nuts. Do you believe that?
Probably none of our listeners would say that. That feels like one of those pretend cereals that they just invented so they can show it on movies where grandparents are eating breakfast.
I feel like it's a conspiracy that the people who say that's their favorite cereal, they're actually birds. Because have you ever tried to eat it? Have you ever tried to eat it?
No, never. I've never even. I don't think I've been in the same room as grape nuts.
You need to let them soak for about 3 hours before they're soft enough that your teeth won't get destroyed by them.
Are grape nuts called overnight oats? Because I'm hearing a lot of buzz about overnight oats, and I'm wondering, is that just a fancier name for grape nuts?
No, that's just throwing oats in a jar and letting them soak. This is these are like little pebbles.
Mm.
And I'm
Fruity
nice.
pebbles?
No,
Are they fruity pebbles? Oh.
rock.
Do they
pebbles.
taste like grapes?
They taste nothing like grapes.
Okay, so obviously they call it grape nuts.
Have you ever picked up dirt and put it in your mouth?
Yes.
It's like that, but crunchy. I mean, I don't think you grow grape nuts. I think you mine them.
They're somewhere in some of the Balkans. They're just like little 9-year-olds just filling boxes of grape nuts for us.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm glad that we didn't.
Little aside.
We just lost 2 listeners though, because two people from our crowdsourced data mentioned grape nuts as being their favorite cereal. So if you are our 2 listeners, we do respect you.
Absolutely. You're probably healthier than us.
And circle back around to us next episode. We promise to do better.
And check in with your dentist.
And just explore the cereal aisle a little bit. There's O's in there. If you want to break your mouth, try an O.
All right.
Dan, did you know the second best cereal of all time is honeycombs?
It's not though. It can't be.
It is, because honeycombs is a delightful shape.
Mm-hmm.
It has little holes punched in to let the milk flow through it's ergonomically designed, I assume by NASA,
Yeah.
to be the world's greatest cereal. Yeah, I'm gonna assume I haven't actually read that, but I'm gonna assume NASA designed honeycombs for America because we deserve it. Honeycombs full of flavor. Um, they do get soggy real quick, which is why they're 2 instead of 1. But honeycombs, delicious cereal.
Uh,
Which
yeah, I don't know.
delicious.
I feel like we've moved beyond what was tasty in 1983, and our cereals are so evolved now. I can't put it on the list.
These are cereals I'm still eating today, so it's not even like a nostalgia thing where I'm like, I remember how good they were. These are still entering my mouth hole
Okay.
on a pretty regular basis.
Okay.
Yeah.
I honestly can't remember last time I ate it, so that's fine. That's good.
I feel bad for you.
Okay.
I'll send you something
Please.
with some Ferrero.
Send me those.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if they had a cereal that was made of Ferrero Rocher?
Ferrero Rocher.
Oh, they'd be like little.
I wish they made
balls.
it. That would be a lot easier for me to mail to you.
I'm gonna write
The best
company.
cereal of all time. I just read about the history of the cereal.
Oh,
The person that designed it cut up little Cheerios in different shapes, and then cut up circus peanuts into different shapes to make what is now known as the world's greatest cereal, Lucky Charms.
wow. Look at
Lucky
that.
Charms, the world's greatest cereal. Those oats are, you would think, not flavorful, but are. But especially
very
because with
sugary.
every bite of oat, you're also getting 1 to 5 marshmallows. But the best part about it is the marshmallows are Lucky Charms. So you're improving your life as you eat each bite because you're consuming horseshoes and rabbit's foot feet and rainbows and unicorns in your body, which I assume fortifies your luck
Oh,
and your happiness.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Lucky Charms.
I think they're solid. Sometimes I wish that the non-marshmallow part of it was a little bit more interesting, but I suppose it's like life, right? Like you got to slog through a lot of stuff before you get a little treat or something interesting.
Are you talking about regular life or cinnamon life? Or
I'm talking about human life.
human life.
You know, not everything is a marshmallow. And so sometimes you just got to eat the oat.
That's when you're at your grandparents' house, though. Like at your own house, though, you can always open your pantry and have Lucky Charms.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm ready for mine. So number
Good
6,
luck.
I put the Captain Crunch franchise. I think they're all wonderful. They all tear up your mouth. However, the newer ones, like the peanut butter Captain Crunch, doesn't tear up your mouth as much.
I'm going today. To get some. Thank you.
Yeah. Number 5, the Chex franchise. However,
Chex
I will put Corn Chex as my favorite.
I think a Corn Chex might be my favorite too.
Yeah, but I mean, what a versatile cereal. You can make a savory snack. You can make a sweet snack, aka puppy chow, or you can eat it plain, as I do a lot of mornings.
You know, Chex does deserve our respect just for the puppy chow.
Yeah, you probably made that in middle school home ec class.
I probably did.
Yeah.
My family would make you probably like this. Some sort of mix with soy sauce. I remember they would put it on the stovetop with soy sauce and make like a savory snack with it.
Oh yeah,
Chex.
You can even buy Chex mix like in snack aisle.
I like that. I don't have to make it anymore.
Yeah. Number 4, Honey Grams. I would have gone higher, but it gets soggy very quickly.
Yep.
You got about 90 seconds.
You do. That's all I need, though. Really. Then
right.
I'm filling my second bowl.
I mean, it's the fruit stripes of cereal is Rice Krispies. You got about 5 seconds. If you're actually eating it like a cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Honey Grams is close, but
yeah.
Number 3, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This is my
cereal
family's favorite, so they will choose this 10 times out of 10 if there's something to eat.
And I want to applaud the Cinnamon Toast Crunch team because I've seen a lot of they've expanded. At home we've bought Cinnamon Toast Crunch icing.
Yeah.
We've bought Cinnamon Toast Crunch muffin mix. A few other things that don't come to mind, but Cinnamon Toast Crunch is expanding and getting its cinnamon flavor dust everywhere it can.
They are. Now I didn't put the Cinnamon Toast Crunch franchise because I've tried some of those variations. I don't like them as much.
I don't think I have. Yeah, there's some churros or something, I think, or
churro,
some weird ones.
Churro Toast Crunch.
Yep. Actually, I did try French Toast Crunch and liked it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, that's coming to mind now. Thank you.
At number 2, this would have been number 1, but I'm going to talk about why it's not. Cracklin' Oat brand.
Oh, is this a joke? Or
No.
I've never had it, so I can't judge. But
do you like coconut?
I do.
There's coconut in there.
I like Almond Joy.
Mm-hmm.
Does this taste like Almond Joy?
This is the Almond Joy of cereal. Without the
Cracklin's Oat brand.
Yeah,
I thought that was something you need to eat when you had to have fiber in your body.
Oh, it'll give you fiber. It'll fiber the crap out of you. Literally. This would be number 1. My wife and I love this, and if it's on sale, meaning is it under $6 a box, we'll usually buy it, and then we like fumigate the house, both of us. Like, it causes gas. If you've got a sensitive GI, it's going to give you diarrhea because it's just injecting you with coconut and fiber.
Wow.
But it's delicious. The texture. I want you to think of like the ideal texture that you could have in your mouth.
I'm thinking about it. It's called Lucky Charms.
It's an oatmeal cookie.
Oh, that is actually a close second, though. You are right.
It's kind of like an oatmeal cookie-ish.
I do love oatmeal cookies.
But there's coconut in there.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Dan. Where has this cereal been all my life?
You have to try this.
You're saying I also get gas and diarrhea? Where do I sign?
What more could you want from a breakfast?
Maybe some marshmallows.
I mean, and if you drink coffee with this, oh, your day's done. You're staying home. Call in sick right now because your duodenum is getting overloaded.
Ooh.
You know what that is? Duodenum?
I do, and I'm disappointed that it's taken us 3 episodes to use the duodenum as part of our vocabulary.
It's going to attack your duodenum. Like, duodenum darn near killed him. Oh, no, that's rectum. Rectum darn near killed him. So, no, like the little section in between your stomach and small intestines, which says, like, hey, let's let out some food in the small intestines. I think Cracklin' Oat Bran overrides that. And just
it's like the Konami code: up, up, down, down, left, right, open.
Come on, guys! Like, and you will have gas after eating this cereal.
Wow,
isn't that? But the amazing thing is, I still put it at number 2.
I'm very glad to hear this.
Number 2.
That sounds like
it sounds
just a fiber cereal that people have to eat but don't want to. So I'm very glad to hear that it passes.
Well, and I also put it at number 2 because, for an obvious reason, gives you number 2. Nice. Number 1, see, it's just like a genius over here. Number 1 is Reese's Puffs.
Oh,
this is basically the same as Peanut Butter Captain Crunch, but there's little chocolate balls in addition to peanut butter balls.
Wow.
This is just candy. Like, this is just candy.
How often are you eating Reese's Puffs?
Oh, every meal. No,
okay.
If you ate it every meal, you would have serious health problems.
As we talked about at the beginning of this section, though, people have so much guilt that they won't eat sugar cereals anymore. Right. Do you have that, or is this a regular breakfast treat for you?
No, I actually don't eat cereal most days, so it's a sometimes food. And all of these sugar
avocado
things.
Toast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll usually eat eggs, but yes, Reese's Puffs. It's candy. Like, it tastes like candy. So I see why kids like it.
Do you even have it for breakfast, or have you had it as snacks or desserts and things like that before? Is that how sweet it is?
Yeah, you could have it as a snack. Yeah,
interesting. I did want to shout out Dan. Dan, that was a pretty good list, and because
Thanks.
I like this because you exposed me to a lot of cereals I've never tried before, and now will try.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of shopping to do, and a lot of toilet paper to pick up. I'm very excited for both.
You will. Yeah.
What I wanted to say is something that really touched my heart, though. Honestly, was someone shared that one of their the best cereals ever is just plain old cornflakes, because that was her grandfather's favorite, and it hit
Aw.
me
Yeah.
because that's exactly how I feel about cornflakes. When I see regular plain old cornflakes, I
Yeah.
just think about how my grandfather ate them every single day, and I think that's nice that a cereal can just something as silly as breakfast cereal can invoke special memories like that. So that was pretty. That's something I had to share. That I thought that was very nice.
Yeah, cereal used to be real flaky. Like there used to be lots of flakes. And it seems like a lot of the cereals that are popular now are less flake oriented.
Oh my goodness, I didn't think about that. My top 6, there's not a flake to be seen.
Not a flake. Lots
But
of
all the classics are flakes though.
The classics are flakes. I tried
Interesting.
Special K again.
Mhm.
Wow. That dissolves in the milk in about 10 seconds.
It
Can't
does
rec-
get really.
can't recommend
Yes, the flavor is good, but you can't even enjoy it because it's just gone.
Gone.
Mhm.
But yeah, so
Dan,
the old school.
yes,
Old school. Yeah.
Our crowdsourced list Golden Grams as the very best cereal, so we are in
Okay.
agreement with that. And
Nice.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which you had on your list. Fruity Pebbles is way up there though, and neither of us said Fruity Pebbles at all.
No.
And again, back to flakes.
Yeah.
I think people would, when you think of cereal, you think of Frosted Flakes, but neither of us have that on our list. It's just, I think, an average
Pretty good
cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did find something pretty amazing though. Good old data. Someone was able to collect all the data from Amazon and Walmart's like actual sales. So for 5 days in January of this year, they were able to track how much which cereals were sold by Walmart and Amazon. And the cereals were the 5th best selling cereal is Frosted Flakes. The 4th one was Special K with red berries, which you and I just totally dismissed.
Although the dehydrated berries are pretty enjoyable.
So you're just left with just berries in a bowl, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
The 3rd best selling cereal those 5 days was Honey Bunches of Oats.
It's a solid cereal. It is
Can't
flake.
picture it.
Flakes,
Okay.
a little granola-ish sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 2nd best selling cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So a lot of people like your families out there, a lot of people buying Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But here's a surprise. The best selling cereal in America is Honey Nut Cheerios.
That surprises me.
Yeah. I think, looking at our crowdsource, I don't think it was mentioned one single time.
And I'm disappointed in that.
Yeah.
Because I like your O's, there's stuff in the O with the Honey Nut Cheerio. I'd rather have a regular Cheerio, to be honest.
My only thought, and I could be way off base, is that's a mom's compromise. She's watched enough television to know that Cheerios are healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And so Honey Nut Cheerios probably is also healthy-ish. And that might be the only way for us to get our kids to eat the Cheerios. That's my overanalysis of why Honey Nut Cheerios is sold.
That tracks.
Personally.
I believe it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Dan, we were incredibly successful today.
That's great.
I think if everyone listening right now was on the edge of their seats and now is furious because they can feel us wrapping up.
They're all going to buy Cracklin' Oat Bran tonight.
I know I am.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait to. Should I send you pictures or just
No,
let you know of the cereal, Dan? Of the cereal.
It's like
What
pictures
in the
of what?
world are we
Of you-
talking about?
Don't send me pictures of your O.
I'll send you some dirty O's
No.
and it'll be wonderful.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
Dan,
Good luck with that.
Thank you. We got another episode right around the corner, and I hate to say it, but just like political campaigns, we're going into to hate speech. We're going into a dirty campaign. The ratings, the fame and fortune just isn't there yet. And so we're going with an all hatred episode.
Oh boy.
The next episode will be things we hate.
Okay.
The whole entire show, what we hate about blank.
Okay. Excited.
So tune in, because as Americans, the only thing we love more than love is to hate something. So wait and find out about the all hatred episode coming soon to Spotify and many other locations where podcasts are.
All right. Can't wait, Eric.
Yes, going to be fun. Dan, I had a blast. Thank you so much.
All right. Take care.
Bye, everybody. Thanks
The
for listening.
memories. The memories.